What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the retro of the MX Uptempo 95. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks and all that good stuff. If you are new to my channel and this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for kicking it with me. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way when I upload new material, post new content, get notified. Head to the channel, check out what I uploaded. If you're on social media, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, really any of the platforms nowadays, you enjoy photos of sneakers, maybe some outfit ideas with sneakers, really anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII across all the platforms. And lastly, while you're watching the video or even afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up, please. That really goes a long way, feeds that YouTube algorithm, and it just shows me that you enjoy my content and it makes me want to keep recording videos whenever I have new pickups. So now that that intro is out of the way, we can dive right into the review. So like I mentioned, this is the MX Uptempo 95. This is an iconic basketball shoe that was worn by many Hall of Famers, basketball players, some of our favorites back in the day. Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, Kobe even rocked these in high school. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Jerry Stackhouse before he signed with Fila, I think. It's just so many people wore this silhouette in different colors. And I'm happy that it came back out in retro. It had retroed a while back and I didn't scoop it up, but I went ahead and grabbed it this time around. Just something about a vintage, old, iconic 90s basketball shoe is just kind of nostalgic to me. So I wanted to scoop these up. So video-wise, what I'm gonna do, I'll go over the materials used on the shoe, then I'll touch on quality control, and towards the end of the video, I'm gonna take them off of here, I'm gonna lace them up, put them on feet, and I'll go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. So I got you guys covered. Just stick with me for the whole video, and pretty much anything you need to know, I got you covered. So let's jump right into your material. So most of the black part that you see is constructed of like it's a suede type feel material, but it doesn't feel like it's premium or plush, if that makes sense. It feels kind of felt and kind of like a low quality almost. Seemed like they went with like a really cheap grain of suede on here. It's not like that super soft buttery where you can stroke your finger on here and you can see paint strokes. It's almost like a cheap felt type material on pretty much all the black on here that you see. That's what the black portion is made, mostly made out of. Coming around the whole shoe, have all this whole suede on this, on pretty much all the mid part of the shoe. The actual leather of the shoe, feeling on it, the leather feels okay. It feels decent. Doesn't feel like anything high quality. Kind of feels like kind of synthetic also. Not the best grain. It feels okay, decent. Doesn't feel like super cheap, but it also doesn't feel like a good high quality grain of leather that they used on here either. So you have a mesh tongue, and you have the rope style speed lace on here where you just kind of pull it up here, kind of pull all the shoes together. You have the bungees also on here. The bungee, the laces all kind of cover up the tongue. I never understood why some of the shoes back in that time were designed like that. I feel like you wouldn't want to cover that up, but it covers up the swoosh right here, and you have another little pull tab right here. Kind of feel like the same material the laces are made out of to help you pull the shoes on, grab it from the front and the back when you're slipping your foot inside the shoe. Coming to the side, you have the AIR, this is stitched in, look like it, kind of embroidery for the air on here. Same material, the swoosh feels like it's the same leather that's made out of the same leather on the sides. You have the little trim in black. Coming to the back, you have the nice Air Uptempo logo right here. Nice iconic old school logo here. That midsole, so you have a nice, I don't think this is a full air unit in here. I want to say it's broken up in sections. I think there's just an air pocket in the heel and then another one up in the toe area. I don't think this is all one unit, and I could be wrong, but I think it's broken up into sections, this air unit on here. Coming to the back, more of that heel unit in the back. Show you guys the outsole, have that iconic Uptempo outsole right here. This is how they all look. Have that see-through visible unit here. You can see the swoosh down there. Coming to the inside, so you don't get no swoosh on the inside of the shoe. It's only on the outside part of the shoe. So this is your inside. Kind of looks plain, generic, almost look like a Walmart shoe or a knockoff brand without the swoosh and looking at it from the side like this. It's a really bulky shoe, it really is. But like I said, it's nostalgic to me, and it's just something I just wanted to have in my collection. So that's pretty much it as far as your materials go for the most part. Sock liners kind of made out of a mesh, kind of mesh type fabric sock liner. Looking at the insole, black insole with the white Nike swoosh. Yeah, the thing with this is, depending on the color socks or the height of the socks, this is going to get dirty looking after a while. So that's just something to watch out for. So that's the inside, that's your materials. Jumping into quality control, the QC is okay. I don't see any issues at all with the QC. No major glue marks, no paint stroke issues, loose threads, defects, no major imperfections on my pair. Seem like everything is okay and intact for the most part. And that's usually a hit and miss when it comes to Nike and Jordan brand. The QC is usually all over the place. You know, we can never get like decent quality control, but seem like the QC overall on my pair, it's okay. I don't have anything to complain about. Anything that I do notice is real minimal and not worth mentioning, and you won't even really be able to see it once I toss these on feet. So that's the QC. Jumping over to the box, regular kind of orangey red style Nike box that we've been getting. No special tissue or anything like that. Just regular Nike inline general box. Here is your label with your color breakdown and your product code. You can open up your camera and scan this QR code. A Nike link will pop up, and it'll just take you to the regular Nike.com website. I believe at some point this may do something, but for right now, it just take you to regular Nike.com. It'd be cool if it took you to the shoe. That way, if you have like a lot of boxes stocked and stacked up in your closet, you could just scan that code and you can see what shoe it is inside the box instead of trying to read the labels. I don't know. That's just a wish list item. So that's the box. Show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off of here, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of these, if you cop these, if you remember these back in the day. I usually answer you guys when y'all guys leave me comments. If not, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to acknowledge the comment at least. But I'm gonna take them off here now. We're gonna lace them up, toss them on feet, go over size and comfort, all that stuff. You guys hang tight, let's put them on feet. All right, guys, here's a quick look at the MX Uptempo 95s. Just will show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. Most asked question is usually sizing. How do they run? How do they fit? What size should I get? So let's jump into that first, and then I'll do comfort. So to me, I have a medium to a somewhat narrow foot. The way I like my sneakers to fit on my feet, I like a snug and exact fit. Snug meaning fit me like a sock, fit me like a glove, like fit me exact, where I don't have much room in the shoe at all. Fits me exact. There's a difference between exact and tight. Tight is like your toes are balled up in the front. They're hurting. You got to take the shoes off. You can only wear them for a few hours. It's a difference between tight and snug. I like a snug fit. If you have a medium to a narrow width foot and you like a snug fit like me, I think you can go down a half size in these and you can be A-okay. However, if you don't like a snug fit, you want a little bit of room in the shoes, go true to size. You should be good. If you have wide feet and you like a snug and exact fit, I think you go true to size. You should be good. But if you want some more room, you may jeopardize and have a little bit more room in the toe area, but you'll have that room on the side if you want, if you have a wide foot. You might want to consider going up a half size. It's really all about preference and how you like your sneakers to fit on your feet at the end of the day. Everybody's feet are different. Everybody like a different type of fit and comfort. When it comes to comfort, I think these are a comfortable shoe. Although they're really bulky feeling and looking shoe, they're comfortable. You can actually feel like that air unit, and even though it looks like a big, heavy, chunky boot almost, it's light. It's not as heavy as I thought it would feel on feet. It's still kind of light. It still have a little weight to it, but it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. With those air units down at the bottom, you could kind of feel a lot of that cushioning in it. So it's a pretty comfortable shoe. I think you could casually rock these and you'll be a-okay. Definitely could hoop in them, obviously. You know, people used to rock these back in the 90s. But that's just my take on sizing and comfort. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, but I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.